telling about the going deeper when it's question of discussion, live discussions.
Yeah, the reason for that is that I think in education we very often assume that we have the same understanding as somebody else. Even people we work with every day, we still assume that, and then we meet somebody from another school, another university, another country, and we still assume that the words mean the same thing. And there is a real benefit in having that discussion to, well, first of all, to say to be humble and to say, I'm not sure I really understand as well as I would like to what your understanding is, or what your meaning is for this this particular thing we're talking about, and therefore there's a real benefit in conversations that go deeper and explore what sits underneath that a term or a phrase, so that we can make sure we've got a shared understanding. And in doing that, we get this new way of looking at something. We can look at something almost with a fresh pair of eyes, and or a fresh pair of ears perhaps, and we start to have and in that way we have a deep understanding. We have a shared understanding, but we also have a deeper understanding. So the conversations are learning conversations when that happens.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
And I think that for me, that's one of the purposes of the word conversation and the word learning conversations, is that it means it's not that we're just sharing what learning we've already got. It's we're learning more about, we're learning more from one another through the act of going into discussion and asking questions and going deeper into what meaning is. And I think that's where there can be a real value in revisiting ideas that we've had in the past and going back, and you see them with the benefit of further experience, or from somebody else's viewpoint. So and when you revisit them, you find new learning in old ideas, and in that way we don't lose those important things that have happened previously, but we can add value to them and add to them with the new things that we've learned as well. So there's a real enrichment in our understanding when we go deeper into it. And I think that's one of the real benefits of what we do. And everything, as you've already said, about accepting that we want to be open, we want to hear what other people's ideas are, but instead of just adding them all together, we actually, well, can we discuss those in a little bit more depth, rather than just hearing what was said and then moving on to something else? Well, let's spend a little bit more time exploring that to find out exactly what that means. That depth gives us is where I think the real learning lies. So can we say that in a